There's two really important things that you really do need to do before this next update as compared to what you normally should do before a big update comes out. And we'll get to that based on my own past experience and not being able to get limited only brain rots. But no. The most important thing that you need to do is don't just complete the Warden Prison event one time and consider it done. Doing this one time is not nearly enough, okay, guys? And the reason why I say that is because of these limited, as they would call them, prizes up here, namely the cappuccino seed and the riot potion. In case you're unaware, the cappuccino seed is actually one of the best godlies in the game. Quite frankly, leaps and bounds better than the freaking cocoa tank. The one drop off or drawback of this brain rot is that it only attacks when things get close to it. So you can only beat them with its bat, which is kind of a funny little quirk that they decided to add. Regardless, though, it's a really good godly, and it's really not that hard to get. As you can see here, you get it, obviously, by completing the prison event. You guys all know this, but the hardest part that you guys run into is getting these secret crazy loney pizzaionis. But what if I told you a little secret? You're probably a little jealous of how many that I have. If you want to get as many of those cappuccino seeds and also the riot potions, honestly, the riot potions, holy crap, dude. These are way more broken than anything else in the game. You want to stock up on these, seriously. Get as many of these before they disappear as humanly possible. Regardless, though, to keep doing that and to keep getting more cappuccino seeds, you're gonna need, obviously, crazy pizzaionis. Or crazy alone pizzaionis. And I have like over 100 of them between my 3 accounts. But the way I get them, and the way you should too, is simply by getting max luck and then going to bed. Yeah, you heard me. Pop open the family computer. I don't care. Hire your brother to tap your iPad all night. I don't care. That's the only way you're going to be getting these things. Because while I'm catching Z's, I'm also catching these limited rare secrets. At the time of this recording, Yandel also made a post saying this week they're adding a new feature to the game that they're very excited to announce. And my guess is, I think they're adding pets. The Grow Garden guy is he's adding pets. Like, it's just in the stars. It's written in the moon. That's just a guess. Not really anything you can prepare for. With that being said, let me show you everything else you're gonna want to do. Actually, before jumping straight into it, there's one thing I wanted to test. So as you guys know, if you grind hard enough in this game, but if you max out your luck, if you kill enough dragon cannellonis, you actually get your max luck stuck at 15x, and I think that's a bit of bogus. So I'm gonna see if dropping this lucky potion is gonna increase my luck at all, really. I mean, in the shop, it's a 2x higher chance of rare brain rots, so naturally I'm inclined to think it should still give me better brain rots, right? Like, I'm more likely to get secrets. And while I explain this to you, I'm also gonna drop my speed potion. So in this video, we got a luck potion and a speed potion. So if I can, ideally, unlock a brain rot that's gonna find a permanent residence in my base. And what's my weakest Mr. Carrot? This is the most vanilla Mr. Carrot you can possibly have. Oh my god! Wait, that fast? That fast? I just got a diamond vodka. Hold the freaking phone, dude. I'm not even... What the flip, man? Okay, I think the luck potion still works. What the crap, bro? All right, I'm actually gonna give you the good stuff this video, like actually good stuff. Are all my Lost Trail alert? Okay, whatever. We're gonna fuse while this video is also going, because through the end of this, I really do want some new brain rot to take over here, because I have been knocking on 2.5 million. God freaking dang it, I want it. Okay, let's get into the mango fusion. So I am in the minority in believing that this update is gonna have the mango fusion. Everyone thinks that the mango is just gonna be either a mango secret seed or it's gonna be a mango brain rot that comes out like normal, but that's not what I think, okay? That's not what I think. Let me explain to you why. Plants vs. Brainrot doesn't do a ton of sneak peeks, but the ones that they have, for example, is a Los Carrotitos right here, which is a fusion. And there's also the 6-7 Brainrot, which was the limited Brainrot. And the most recent announcement is the mango. But if you ask me, I don't think it's just going to be a seed that you buy. I think there is. I think there is going to be a mango seed that gets added to the shop, but I don't think it's gonna be that one. I am so confident that it's gonna be fused with either a Brainrot that hasn't came out yet, or it's gonna be a Crazy Lone Pizza Oni. Because as of right now, the rarest thing is gonna be secrets. And that's probably going to be that way for the foreseeable future. As of right now, the only secrets you can fuse is a Los Charlalertos, and that's it. No other seed has a fuse. You can't fuse the Shrimpino, you can't fuse the Tomatrio, so naturally, the best fuse is this one right here. So in order to be prepared, one thing that I'd recommend, yeah, just get a Crazy Lone Pizza Oni ready. But that's not the most important thing. There's two actually really important things that I think you need to do. And one thing is based on my own experience. It's actually based on my past experience and my own failures inside of this game. And I don't want the same thing to happen to you. So one thing that you absolutely need to do, which I know you guys are all trying to do, but like you have to do it more or better. Maybe even look into doing some trades. But guys, you gotta get a strong garden. And the reason why I say you gotta strengthen your garden, you gotta get better plants, is because there is gonna be limited secrets that comes out this update, okay? There's gonna be, and it's gonna be really strong. And you're probably gonna think to yourself, oh, that's fine. Just at any point, I have my get out of jail free card, right? I can go ahead and just plow the lawnmower. I mean, you've seen it time and time again. You've seen me do it. You've seen other YouTubers do it. Anytime Armin comes in, he decides to spawn in something that has a gargantuan amount of HP. That's what they want to do. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Your get out of jail free card, the thing you think you're gonna be able to do, being able to clear the wheelbarrows, I actually have footage of them actually locking the wheelbarrow. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. They literally lock it. Let me pull up the chat receipt. All right, before I show you the receipts of me literally talking to a developer about it, let me show you the clip of what happened. Roll the tape. 6-7 with 10x luck. Also, it has 670,000 HP. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm killing that. The purchase RAM 2 because something went wrong. Your account has... What? No! Huh? What? Are you kidding me? They didn't let me buy the 6-7. So as you saw, I thought it was a malfunction. I thought that I maybe just didn't have enough Robux or something like that, but no. Let me show you the confirmation here. Gotta check the seed shop really fast. By the way, bless Armin. I love Armin. Armin, thank you, bro. Thank you. I messaged him. We were talking about the admin abuse, and I said I liked how they locked the wheelbarrows for the 6-7, right? So, like you said, I saw, they actually locked them. It wasn't a skill issue. And Armin's like, oh, I think yeahhh locked them, which I'm assuming is one of the workers or a different dev. And Armin said, we can disable them anytime. At any time. At any time. I can almost guarantee you it's gonna freaking happen again. They're gonna do it again, okay? So make sure, guys, make sure your base is as strong as possible. And one thing that I want you to practice doing, okay, is probably clearing out your plants of all the clutter. Like I, for example, need to get rid of all this clutter, right? But you gotta get better at strategically picking up plants, going back to your plants, and placing them down, right? Because in that way, when you do it, oh, please give me a trade. Dang it. I was hoping I got a traded Los Carretitos. In a second, we're going to check out if that Los Carretitos is going to make my base broken or not. Regardless, being able to move your plants, which is another strategy that the developer taught me, is moving your strong plants to the thing you want to kill. Like, don't panic, don't freak out, but you can get an idea of where Brainrots are gonna go before they actually go in that direction. Like, for example, you can tell that Alicia is gonna go all the way over to the right. You can tell that Trippy Trophy is gonna go down the second. Like, just study it, okay? Look at the patterns. These are going faster right now. But you can literally, as soon as they choose an angle to walk, you can know where they're going to walk. And as soon as they start walking down there, start picking up plants, do a lot of damage for you. It really is that simple, that easy. Or like, for example, for me, I'm obviously going to move my frozen plants to wherever it is. Like, it needs to have a frozen plant there, period. And the last thing that I think everyone should do, and I genuinely think that this is actually so important, and I actually don't think anyone's doing it, okay? Like, I'm being so serious. And the thing that I want you to do is move over. Oh! I got a 55k a second Los Carretitos. Wait, hold the phone. Yes! Okay. Sorry, that got me hyped. Let's go. I actually got a bigger Los Carretitos. Heck yeah, dude. Okay. I broke the hatch. Sorry. That was off topic. My bad. My fault, gang. The chances of there being a rebirth update is high. It is actually high. So I don't want you to impulsively freak out and rebirth. And guess what? Lose all your brain rots or lose the brain rots that you need in order to rebirth. Right? You should move over all of your Lost Charlie Lalos. Realistically, I would say just move over all of your secrets, okay? Move over all your secrets because you don't know what the next rebirth might take. You just know it's gonna be secret, right? It's gonna require secrets. So, dude, if it freaking does, you know what you should do? Get them out of your inventory. Because then guess what? You don't have to freaking worry about it, right? So I'm already 3 steps ahead. Because let's say I decided I wanted a rebirth. If I just move all my good brain rots from over here, if I just move them all to this account, I'm safe. Right? Please do that. Please do that. Don't make a brain dead mistake, right? As soon as the update drops, don't get excited. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to people. Don't let it happen to you. And lastly, I would say equally as important as the rest is just make sure you clean up shop a little bit. Just clean up your inventory a little bit. Like, for example, I did a crazy meme lucky block opening the other day, right? And I have like 100 Armini bodybuilder ninis because Armin hates me and doesn't want to give me the owl. So obviously, I'm just going to sell all these. So make sure you have inventory space. You don't want to run out. Unless, can I upgrade my inventory space again? But for good luck, I'm opening 2 lucky blocks. I'm due. Okay, that's 1. Just 1 more. Just 1 more and we're good. 1 more and we're good. God dang it! All right, well, I'm going to continue moving over all my rare stuff. Hopefully you guys do this. See you guys. Oh, also smash like or subscribe or just do both.